federal government is almost back in business after the weekend shutdown.
Yeah, Congress voted to fund the government for another few weeks. Fox News correspondent Caroline Shively in Washington with details on what happens next.
After nearly 3 days of fighting and finger pointing, lawmakers have come together with a plan to end the government shutdown.
Mr. Schumer, aye.
With that vote, the Senate took the first crucial step to reopening the federal government, thanks to a deal struck by Democratic and Republican leaders.
Chuck and Mitch had to come together for the good of the country and said, "We hear you loud and clear. You're going to get a chance."
To get to this vote, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell promised Democrats that he'd allow a vote on DACA to help the 800,000 immigrants who were brought here illegally as children before protections run out for Dreamers March 5th. But the White House has laid out 3 more issues needed for the president's support of DACA.
Into chain migration, into the visa lottery system, and funding for border security that would certainly include the wall.
The measure reopens the government until February 8th, a new deadline, but with an old budget.
Continuing resolutions state that we're going to operate on last year's budget. It doesn't reflect this year's priorities.
Congress voted as many government workers were forced to stay home, leaving the nation's capital less crowded than usual, while agitation among the American public grew.
I think ardent Republicans probably think the Republicans are winning, and ardent Democrats think the Democrats are winning, and everybody else in America is kind of wondering how some folks up here made it through the birth canal.
So who are Americans blaming? In a Politico Morning Consult poll taken just before the shutdown and released Monday, 41% said Republicans, 36% said Democrats. In Washington, Caroline Shively, Fox News.